Hello guys, how are you doing? Well, be welcome to another video tutorial here in the next channel. I am Daniel da Costa, and today we're gonna see how we can pose characters into the ZBrush. So let's do that. Let's make it very fast. And for this video tutorial, we can use the female preset here from ZBrush. That's okay. And let me see here. I think we could create a cloth to her just to play a little bit with that. It's not necessary to be a refined cloth. It's more to simulate a cloth. So it can be something like that. And here this port. And here we can make other mask, and here to the feet too. A little bit more this mask. Let me turn off perspective, the flare, and I can use the extract. Remember, guys, if you want my customized UI, just ask me and I can send for you. So too much. The thickness. Let me set to 0.01. Maybe it works. It will work. So let me see. Let me see. Yes, too much yet. Let me close this mask part here. That's okay. And here, let me inflate it too. Will be better. And let me try to extract again. It's just to use it as an example. So let me accept. That's okay. Look that. Too funny. So let me smooth it. If I want, I could use the zero measure. Let me see here. Let's go zero measure, but don't worry about that. It's just to simulate that she has the cloth, she has the boat, and all these things. So no, it's not necessary. I'm gonna work with that. So that's okay. So what I'm gonna do now is clean the mask, and what I'm gonna do now is work with ZSpheres. So I'm gonna paint ZSphere, select the ZSphere, and I'm gonna construct, I'm gonna make it's like the bones of the Blender from Maya, Max. It's the same structure. So let me activate the symmetry and press S to scale it. And this part here, let me activate the transparency and the ghost. And this part will be the pelvis region. Let me press key to create other ZSphere here. And I'm gonna drag it and scale. And I can press key again and create other ZSphere. And I'm gonna bring more or less until this region of the feet. And let me press key and add other ZSphere here to the knee. So let me see more or less on this region. Be here. That's enough. Let me create other ZSphere here to the feet. So more or less on this way. And remember to select the ZSphere. For example, if my draw size is too large, too large, when I'm gonna select ZSphere will be a little difficult. So try to work with a small draw size to select these spheres, okay? So that's okay. Can press Alt S to isolate, and here I'm gonna create other ZSphere to simulate the pectoral region, the torso region. That's okay. And I'm gonna add other here between this ZSphere and this to simulate the abdomen. And here I'm gonna create other, and other ZSphere here to hold this part of the cloth, because now, for example, now I'm gonna move this sphere and I'm gonna create other to represent the shoulders. Let me scale here a little bit, yeah. And now I'm gonna create other to the rest of the arm. The wrist here. Let me see, yeah. Here too. This part. Let me see, yeah, it can be, let me scale a little bit this part, that's good. And move out a little bit. This part, I have created this sphere, because then when I'm gonna move, rotate this part, this region to be not affected by these spheres. So because that I have done on this way. Let me see, and I will not create the fingers, I will just create other sphere to represent the hands. But if you want, you can create this sphere to each finger. Here is more to represent how you can use these spheres here into the ZBrush, and how you can use this sphere to create joints here and pose the characters. So let me create other to the neck, can be here, and other to the head. So let me scale more or less on this way. Yeah, that's okay. This way it's enough. So this secret now, let me select this part again. I can activate the perspective, turn off the ghost, transparency, and set a red. No, let me keep a white color. So the secret now, it's here in Z plugin. Before I press T-pose mesh, I need active the ZSphere rig, and click on Start TM rig. Why? Because when I click on Start TM rig, I'm gonna copy this sphere, and it will bring for me more option, because it's not necessary I redo all these spheres. So for example, let me click here, Store. Please select this rig. So I'm gonna click on this here, and now I'm gonna click Start TM rig. That's okay. So now I can return here, Finalizing brush, and now I'm gonna click on T-pose mesh. Here it's the secret, the tip. So how you can see, basically when we did it, I did it, has appeared another ZSphere. So I missed my structure, I missed the joints that I have done using ZSphere. But don't worry, what you need to do is basically click here and paste theme, because we have copied the structure before it. So let me paste theme, and you're gonna see the magic happening. Let's go, and it's here. It's so awesome, this function. So now what we can do, it's try to rotate. For example, I can activate the X, the symmetry, and I can rotate the arm. And how you can see, it's just rotating these spheres. To affect the mesh, basically we need comes here into the rigging and active this option bind mesh. So when I active this option bind mesh, now when I rotate something here, you're gonna see that I can rotate the other part here of the character. So it's very, very cool. So this is it's kinda a tip that you can use for your characters. It's very, very helpful, but remember that always have low subdivision, because work with rigging here into the ZBrush, it's very weight. So if you try to do that with high poly, probably ZBrush will crash, so it's not a good idea. But it's very helpful because sometimes you want to pose the character very fast and you don't want create joints into the Maya or Max or Blender. Sometimes you just want to close the character arms or make a neutral pose, and it's very useful do it here into the ZBrush and fast. So I can rotate it too. So let me see here. The head. That's okay. And I can rotate a little bit the neck. It's just an example, guys. So let me rotate the hand here too. Let me see the solo, but no matter. So let me see here. That's okay. Just to play, it's enough. Let me rotate the torso a little bit here. Yeah. No, let me rotate it back to this direction. Let me see. Too much. Let me rotate a little bit in front. That's okay. And how you can see, it's very fast. So I can, all that I have finished, I can click on the pose, and basically we have finished the pose. It's very fast. And here, let me return and turn off the ZSphere, turn off the ZSphere. Of course, we have some deformations, but it's normal. We could fix it. But how you can see, it's very fast. So I can use the Ctrl-Z to see the difference. So look that. It's amazing. So this option usually I use when I finish my character for a game that I have the game mesh. So I send here and import into the ZBrush, and basically I make some poses here because it's very fast. It's not necessary to use Maya or Max or Blender. Of course, we have good options into the Maya too, and it's very fast. But sometimes you are sculpting here into the ZBrush and you wanna make some pose very fast, so you can use this option. It's very helpful. Well, guys, it was a very fast tutorial to help you when you need to make some pose using ZBrush. So I hope you have enjoyed, and see you in the next tutorial.